Have you ever felt intimidated by the world of wine? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many people find the sheer variety and complex terminology overwhelming. But let me tell you a secret. Enjoying wine doesn't require a PhD. It's about engaging your senses, exploring new flavors, and discovering what you love. This journey is about empowering you to confidently navigate the world of wine. We'll demystify the jargon, break down the tasting process, and equip you with the knowledge to impress your friends at your next dinner party. Think of this as your crash course in wine appreciation. We'll cover everything from understanding the different types of wine to deciphering those cryptic tasting notes. By the end, you'll be well on your way to becoming a true wine enthusiast. So, are you ready to uncork the mystery and embark on this exciting adventure? Let's dive in. Wine tasting might seem intimidating, but it's actually quite simple. It's all about paying attention to your senses: sight, smell, taste, and even sound. Don't worry about sounding like a professional. The most important thing is to enjoy the experience. Observe the wine's appearance and color. Give it a gentle swirl to release its aromas. Stick your nose in and take a deep breath. What do you smell? Take a sip and let it coat your palate. Notice its sweetness, acidity, and body. Remember, there are no right or wrong answers. Enjoy the experience. The world of wine is incredibly diverse, with countless grape varieties, regions, and styles to explore. But don't let that overwhelm you. Let's start with the basics: red, white, and rosé. Red wines, like Cabernet Sauvignon and Pinot Noir, are made by fermenting red grapes with their skins, which gives them their color and tannins. They typically have bolder flavors and pair well with hearty dishes like steak and pasta. White wines, such as Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc, are made without the grape skins, resulting in a lighter color and a wider range of flavors, from crisp and citrusy to rich and buttery. They are perfect for lighter fare like seafood, salads, and poultry. Rosé wines fall somewhere in between. They get their pink hue from a short period of contact with the grape skins. Rosés are known for their refreshing acidity and fruity flavors, making them ideal for summer sipping and pairing with a variety of dishes. Of course, this is just a small glimpse into the vast world of wine. There are countless other varieties to discover, each with its own unique characteristics and flavor profiles. So, be adventurous and explore. You never know what hidden gem you might find. The language of wine can sound like a foreign language, but don't worry. You don't need to be fluent to appreciate a good bottle. However, knowing a few key terms can enhance your understanding and enjoyment of wine. Tannins. These are naturally occurring compounds found in grape skins, seeds, and stems. They create a drying, astringent sensation in your mouth, similar to the feeling after drinking black tea. Acidity. This refers to the tartness or sourness of the wine. Acidity adds freshness, balance, and complexity to the flavor. Think of the refreshing zing of a squeeze of lemon. Body. This describes the weight or fullness of the wine in your mouth. Light-bodied wines feel delicate, while full-bodied wines feel richer and more substantial. Imagine the difference between skim milk and whole milk. Finish. This refers to the lingering flavors and sensations after you swallow the wine. A long finish is a sign of quality and complexity. It's like the aftertaste of a delicious meal. By familiarizing yourself with these basic terms, you'll be able to describe wine like a pro and impress your friends with your newfound knowledge. See, swirl, sniff, sip, savor. Unleash your inner sommelier. Let's put your knowledge into practice with a step-by-step guide to tasting wine like a pro. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. See? Observe the wine's color and clarity. Is it clear and bright or cloudy and dull? Swirl. Gently swirl the wine to release its aromas. Sniff. Take a deep inhale. What do you smell? Sip. Take a small sip and let it coat your palate. Savor, swallow, and notice the finish. Section 6. Wine and food pairing. A match made in heaven or a recipe for disaster. Pairing wine with food is an art form that can elevate both the dining and drinking experience. The right pairing can create a symphony of flavors, while a mismatch can clash and overpower the palate. The key to successful pairing is to consider the weight, intensity, and flavor profiles of both the wine and the food. For example, light-bodied white wines pair well with delicate dishes like fish and salads, while full-bodied reds complement heartier fare like red meat and stews. Acidity in wine cuts through richness and fattiness in food, creating a refreshing balance. For example, a crisp Sauvignon Blanc with its citrusy acidity pairs perfectly with a creamy goat cheese salad. Similarly, the tannins in red wines can stand up to the richness of red meat, creating a harmonious pairing. Don't be afraid to experiment and break the rules. There are no hard and fast laws in wine pairing. The most important thing is to find combinations that you enjoy. Section 7. Beyond the bottle. Unraveling the secrets, hidden in plain sight. The label on a wine bottle can seem like a cryptic message, but it actually provides a wealth of information about the wine inside. Understanding a few key elements can help you decipher these labels and make informed choices. Producer. This is the name of the winery or company that made the wine. Look for producers with a good reputation for quality. Region. This indicates where the grapes were grown. Different regions have unique climates and soil types that influence the flavor of the wine. Grape variety. This tells you what type of grape was used to make the wine. Each grape variety has its own distinct flavor profile. Vintage. This refers to the year the grapes were harvested. Vintage variation can significantly impact the quality and flavor of the wine. Alcohol by volume, ABV. This indicates the percentage of alcohol in the wine. Higher ABV wines tend to be fuller-bodied. By paying attention to these label details, you can gain valuable insights into the wine's origin, style, and potential flavor profile. Wine is produced in countless regions around the world, each with its own unique terroir. The combination of climate, soil, and geography that influences the character of the wine. France, Italy, and Spain are considered the Old World wine regions, known for their traditional winemaking practices and classic grape varieties. These regions produce a wide range of wines, from elegant Burgundies to robust Riojas. The New World encompasses wine-producing countries outside of Europe, such as the United States, Australia, Chile, and Argentina. These regions are known for their innovation, experimentation, and bold, fruit-forward wines. Exploring different wine regions is like embarking on a global adventure. Each region offers a unique perspective on winemaking and a chance to discover new favorite wines. Section 9. Wine myths debunked. Separating fact from fiction in the world of wine. The world of wine is full of myths and misconceptions that can mislead even the most seasoned wine enthusiast. Let's debunk some of these common myths and set the record straight. Myth. Red wine with meat, white wine with fish. While this is a good general guideline, it's not a hard and fast rule. There are many exceptions, and ultimately, the best pairing is what you enjoy most. Myth. Expensive wine is always better. Price is not always an indicator of quality. Factors like scarcity, brand recognition, and production costs can influence price. Myth. Screw caps are for cheap wines. Screw caps are becoming increasingly popular, even for high-quality wines. They offer a reliable seal and prevent cork taint, a flaw that can ruin a wine's flavor. Myth. All wines get better with age. Only a small percentage of wines are meant to be aged. Most wines are best enjoyed within a few years of their release. By separating fact from fiction, you can approach wine with a clear mind and make informed decisions based on your preferences and knowledge. Section 10. Building your wine cellar. From humble beginnings to an enviable collection. Building a wine cellar might seem like a daunting task, but it doesn't have to be. You can start small and gradually expand your collection as your knowledge and palate evolve. The key is to choose wines that you enjoy drinking and that will age gracefully. Look for wines with good structure, balance, and complexity. Red wines with high tannins and acidity, such as Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah, tend to age well. Store your wines in a cool, dark, and humid environment. A temperature-controlled wine refrigerator is ideal, but a cool, dark closet or basement can also suffice. Keep your bottles lying on their sides to keep the corks moist. Start by building a diverse collection that includes wines for different occasions and palates. As your collection grows, you can start exploring specific regions, grape varieties, or vintages that pique your interest. Remember, building a wine cellar is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process of discovering new wines and creating a collection that reflects your personal taste. Section 11. Wine tasting etiquette. Don't be caught with your glass empty. Navigating the world of wine tasting can sometimes feel like a minefield of unspoken rules and expectations. But fear not. Here are a few simple etiquette tips to help you feel confident and at ease in any wine tasting situation. Hold your glass by the stem. This prevents your body heat from warming the wine and altering its flavor. Don't fill your glass to the brim. A third full is ideal, allowing you to swirl the wine without spilling. Observe the wine before tasting. Take a moment to appreciate its color, clarity, and aromas. Slurp and spit, if necessary. This might seem strange at first, but it's perfectly acceptable, especially at professional tastings. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Winemakers and sommeliers are passionate about their craft and are usually happy to share their knowledge. Remember, wine tasting is about enjoying the experience and expanding your palate. Relax, be yourself, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Section 12. Cheers to you. Embrace the joy of wine discovery. Congratulations! You've completed your crash course in wine tasting and are well on your way to becoming a true wine enthusiast. Remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the journey of discovery. Don't be afraid to experiment with different wines, regions, and pairings. Attend wine tastings, visit wineries, and talk to other wine lovers. The more you explore, the more you'll appreciate the nuances and complexities of this fascinating beverage. So, raise a glass to yourself and to the endless possibilities that await in the world of wine. Cheers to you!